Hello everybody, this is Pastor Green. We're going to be doing another Bible study, Revelation chapter 13. If you'd like me to come speak at your church or if you have any questions, email me at godsohman@gmail.com. Revelation 13, starting with verse 1. And I stood upon the sands of the sea, and I saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his head the name of blasphemy. And the beast which I saw was like a leopard, and his feet were the feet of a bear, and his mouth was the mouth of a lion. And the dragon gave him his power, and his seat, and great authority. So it's saying that the dragon, which we found in the last chapter, who was Satan, is given this beast power. So this beast comes out, and he has a body of a leopard, the feet of a bear, the head of a lion, 10 horns, 7 heads, 10 horns, 10 crowns. And I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed, and all the world wondered after the beast. So if you remember in Genesis, Satan was told, basically cursed, and God told Satan that one day the woman would give birth to a child who's going to wound your head, and you're going to wound his heel. And so this is like the almost like kind of like prophecy where, oh look, this beast comes out and he has a hurt head, but then it said this head was healed, almost as to say that, you know, this beast overcame death, like he's technically like a god or something like that. And they worshiped the dragon, which gave power to the beast, and they worshiped the beast, saying, who is like unto the beast, who is able to make more war with him? So after this miraculous beast gets healed, they say, wow, this dragon, this Satan, he's pretty awesome, and this beast is also pretty awesome. There's no way we can fight the dragon and the beast. And so all these people are up there and they're worshiping. Yay! Look at this awesome thing that this guy did. We're going to worship him, because they missed the point and they missed God. And there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies, and a power was given unto him to continue for 40 and 2 months. That's 42 months or 3.5 years. And he opened his mouth in blasphemy against God, to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle, and them that dwell in heaven. So this beast is speaking these blasphemies against God. He's blaspheming God's name, blaspheming his temple, and he's blaspheming all the saints that are in heaven. And it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them. And the power was given unto him over all the kindred and tongues and nations. So this beast has the power to basically destroy Christians. And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb, slain from the foundation of the world. So this beast, so it basically says that everybody that's here on earth is going to worship this beast. All the people that name was not written in the book of life is going to worship this beast. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity, and he that killeth with a sword must be killed with a sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. So if you're basically locking people up, if you watch my end time videos, you know that they're going to lock Christians up for being Christian, and they're going to kill Christians for being Christians. And they're saying here that if you leave people into captivity, I'm going to put you captive. And if you kill my saints with a sword, I'm going to kill you with a sword. You know, this is the patience and the faith of the saints. So because the saints fought and fought and fought and said, you know, when are you going to come, Lord? When are you going to come, Lord? When are you going to give vengeance for us? Here's the patience. Here's the fruit from that. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. So this is a reference saying that he's going to look like a lamb. He's going to look all gentle and nice, but he's going to speak as a dragon. He's going to speak as the devil. He's basically going to be a sheep and a wolf in sheep's clothing. You're going to think that he's the good guy. You're going to think that this is your savior, but it's really the, you know, basically like a devil or something like that that's going to be controlling you and hurting you. And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and he causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. So this wolf in sheep's clothing is going to basically cause everybody on earth to worship that first beast, that beast that's named blasphemy. And he does great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on earth in the sight of men. So this second beast is going to do different kind of miracles and wonders. People are going to say, wow, this guy's amazing. And he deceiveth them that dwell upon the earth by the means of those miracles, which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell upon the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by the sword, but did live. So this wolf in sheep's clothing is going to deceive all these people by doing miracles, by doing magic tricks, by doing all these different signs and wonders. And he's going to say, basically to give me thanks for doing these things, you need to make an image of that first beast. You should make an image of the beast that you can worship, the one that was wounded by a sword and lived. You need to make an image to worship him. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Now it says that they're going to give life to the image. Well, how is it possible to give life to an image? Well, I personally think this is AI or a robot. Maybe there's going to be some type of holographic computer screen that's going to speak to you, and it's going to say, you're going to worship this beast, and if you don't do it, you're going to die. Or maybe a robot. We have the technology now to make robots that look just like humans, but they're not humans. Maybe this thing's going to be a robot, and I'll tell you why I say that. Because they gave life to the image, and it says the image is going to speak. Well, AI and robots can speak, and it causes that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So how can this control people saying, if you don't worship the beast, you're going to be killed? Again, I say this is some type of AI or robot. You can see this little robot has like a halo on his head or something. It's crazy. And it says, and he, talking about the image, causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark on their right hand or in their foreheads. Now, how can an image cause both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond to receive a mark? Either the robot is going to force it to happen, or we're going to find out later, maybe it's some kind of AI, that if you do not receive this mark on your right hand or on your forehead, you can't buy or sell. Well, if you see on this person, they've got a barcode on them. Now, it's possible this barcode is something you can scan. You can scan this image, and it's going to basically say this is your identity. Maybe they'll tattoo it on you, like I did in the Holocaust. They tattooed a number on all the Jews. There's actually a story. If you look at the right, if you look at the left of the screen, there's two small bars. That's the number 6. The middle, there's two small bars. The number 6. And at the very end, there's two small bars. That's also the number 6. Maybe it's a barcode. And that no man might buy or sell, save that he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of its name. So it sounds like there's 3 different things here. You either have to have the mark to buy or sell. You have to have the name of the beast attached to you somehow, or the number of his name attached to you somehow, or one of the combination of the 3. So if you have the mark, or you have the name of the beast, or you have the number of his name, then you can buy and sell. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast. For the number of the man, and his number is 600 threescore and 6, which is 666. A lot of people say, 666 is going to be tattooed on your forehead or on your arm with a barcode. It could also be a microchip. There's actually technologies now with Bill Gates saying that they're going to put a microchip in people, and that's going to basically identify you. And there's many different countries around the world that have microchips in their hand, the right hand obviously, or they have microchips in their hand to like open doors for different works and stuff like that. People have different companies that do that. And it's July 1st, 2020, and in America, Michigan just passed a law that's saying that you cannot force your employees to be microchipped. Well, why would there be a law saying that your employees cannot be forced to be microchipped unless the government's saying we're going to microchip everybody. I don't know. Think about that for a second. I personally think it's going to be a microchip, not a barcode. But think how easy it would be to scan the barcode, boop, on your forehead or on your arm, like I did in the Holocaust. Or if you had a microchip in your hand or on your forehead, it'd be really hard to scan your forehead with a microchip, but it'd be really easy to scan your hand, like in that picture on the left. You just scan your hand. But anyway, guys, that's the video. If you have any questions or comments, you can comment below. Again, if you'd like me to come speak at your church, just email me, godsohioman@gmail.com. If you guys have any questions or comments, you can comment below. You can email me. Make sure you like and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. I appreciate you guys watching my video. Have a great day.